Hello, good day guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while here. I've missed you guys. I've been out here for a couple of days, and that is because I'm trying to recuperate. My health is being shaky, but all the same, I thank God I'm at a better place today. And so we're going to be delving into day 2 of our video tutorials. Guys, I have a community on WhatsApp and on Telegram. The link is below the video. Join the WhatsApp community where you'll be asking me questions. Like I said, I'm doing this not because there is somebody out there paying me. I'm doing this because I found out that we have a lot of issues with unemployment, and I was sitting thinking, how do I get to contribute to mitigate the menace caused by unemployment? And that was the reason why I ventured into creating these videos. And what you can simply do to support me is to share this video, like it, make your comments, so that the YouTube algorithm will recognize it and also refer it to other people to watch. Please do this for me. Thank you. So let's quickly go into the tutorials for today. And today we're going to be finishing our tutorials with the Adobe Premiere Pro, and subsequently I'm going to be releasing tricks and hacks in the Adobe Premiere Pro. Tricks and hacks that will make your work faster, tricks and hacks that will make you be at the standpoint of an advanced video editor. Make sure to follow in detail all the things I'm going to be doing here. Thank you so much guys, and let's delve into the video tutorials one time. Cheers. Let's look at our audio, because it doesn't make sense if the audio is not good. And some of the things you can do is that some of you can create videos using one of your phones as the mic, or you can use one of those mics. But please, I would not advise you to buy most of these mics that you see for mobile phone. There are these cheap mics that are being sold now. Some of them K something or the rest. They are really nice mic, but some of them remove some amount of details from your voice recording. Some of you don't know. It removes some amount of details depending on what you actually want to do. But if you're using any kind of mic at all, something I'd like you to know is that sometimes your videos might have some noise, wind or anything. To remove those noise in Adobe Premiere Pro, you can actually hover to these your effects and type the noise. So when you type the noise, this is the effect. When you carry this effect, you click and drag. Like I told you, you'll be clicking and dragging effects onto your videos, onto your audios that you want the effects to take its course on, or you want the effects to be on. So I'm going to drag this. Like I said, you're going to be using click and drag to take it to that audio or video where you want that effect. This is the audio now. So you can simply, you see that noise is removed. Now, when the effect wasn't there, Ctrl Z, let's see what it looks like.
So this is me telling you
with
that
the effect,
where you are, and you can become excellent.
Without
it's
effect.
Not about the gadgets.
So let's play again so that you see the effect without effect.
So you can simply,
and with effect,
just as I'm doing with my phone.
Without
my
effect,
phone is neither an iPhone nor a Samsung.
With effect.
So this is me telling you that you can start from where.
And so you can actually adjust the noise, okay, into whatever you want. Like you can even ask it to denoise it the more by going to effects control on your source monitor. Look at it here, effect control. When you scroll down, you're going to see your denoise. Go to edit, and you're going to choose to even denoise this the more. When I play my video again, listen, it denoises it the more.
So you can simply do this just as I'm doing with my.
But I need you to know that as you keep cranking this up, you're removing some details from your audio as well. So it's always good you plan your video ahead of time and record your audio as well. That what you have to do is not so much of a work, okay? Because getting a good video and a good audio starts with shooting something that is good. It starts from the very beginning. So I'm going to just leave it at maybe 60 here.
And my phone is neither an iPhone nor.
Or I'm going to leave it at 50.
This is me telling you that you can start from where you are.
Let me leave it at 60. Now you can choose to copy the noise. You can choose to copy an effect on a particular video or audio and replicate it on other ones. I'm going to copy this one so that I can actually have an even sound, so that I won't have this one at 30, the other one at 40, because when I carry the noise from here, the effect, and I put it on another audio here, it's going to give me a different value. At 50, it's going to keep them at 50 at the default. So I can copy this by doing Ctrl C. If you want to copy more than one effect, you can actually highlight more than one effect, okay, by holding down your Ctrl and selecting them with your mouse cursor. But I don't want this, I just want the noise. Ctrl C, and you can actually hover on your video or your audio and press Ctrl V, and it's there. So whenever I click on this one, it's there now, and it's in the same level. Look at it, it's on this one and it's in the same level. Again, you can choose to highlight these videos here. Highlight is like you click an empty space and you drag like you're drawing a box, and you click Ctrl V. It places it on all of them. Listen.
Excellent. It's not about the gadgets, it's about the person.
So listen.
Excellent. It's not about the gadgets.
Now again, I want to adjust my video here. Very sorry. And I also want to put in my audio transition. So transition is basically taking something from this point, this medium, to another medium smoothly. So you can either do a video transition or an audio transition. You understand that, guys? So I'm doing an audio transition so that I can remove some elements in a particular audio and move into another one without having to cut out that stuff entirely.
Excellent. It's not about the...
You see?
Excellent. It's not about the gadgets. Is about the person and the knowledge that you have. Just like water, it takes the shape of the container. So
your audio transition helps you not to have something like all those tick tick sound in some of your videos. You know, when it wants to move into another one, it's not transiting smoothly. So a transition is not there. You've not given a command. You keep hearing like tick tick.
This is me asking you to do well, to subscribe, get notified, so that this container will be properly built.
So you notice that this audio particularly, I did not reduce the sound. I did not reduce it, so I'm going to make it at -6.
List of gadgets.
So you listen to this.
This container will be properly built. Even the list of gadgets, that this container will be properly built.
So there is something else I want to do. Something about this my video here is there is a place that said that. So I want it to transition well.
Will be properly built. That is
that. So I want to start at that.
That is.
So I don't want to get this even. Okay. That. Okay. So I'm going to click on this space, ripple delete. You remember I ripple delete now, shift delete. So you press shift, press down shift, and then delete. So you see this. You see the transitioning. So now we want to have an audio exponential fade again, so that we bring this guy close. And remember I said that you can actually choose to work on this particular one and leave this one. So but I'm going to drag this. When I'm dragging it, the two they are coming in together evenly. It's bringing it evenly. Look at it here, something like this exponential fade here. But I can choose to hold down the shift, okay, and drag this one a little more. If it's this one, hold down the shift, so it only drags this one or takes the fade more to this place. Okay, so I'm going to stop here so that we have something like, and I'm going to remove some part of this place by clicking and dragging here, so that we'll have something like, you see something like, you see that. So you see the transitioning smoothly.
And even the list of gadgets can be able to take a good form in your head.
Now you probably don't want me to cough in my video because you know that I'm not a madman, and I know you don't want to get distracted. So we are trying to cut off this place by using our razor tool again, C, or you can click here from your toolbox. We want to remove the cough. Okay, use your V, your select tool, and then highlight on it. We want to press shift delete so that we can delete and delete the space as well. What we're trying to do is called ripple delete once again. So this is what we have.
A good form in your hand.
Okay, in your hand. I think we're done with this video at this point.
To subscribe, get notified, so that this container will be properly built, and even the list of God will be properly built,
okay.
and even.
So I also want to adjust this a little again. Reason is best known to me. Like I said, I love excellence. I'm going to delete this place, and let's have something.
And even the.
Okay. So remember, you can put your exponential fade there if you wish to, which you definitely will do.
And even the.
Okay.
And even the list of gadgets. And even the list of and even the list of gadgets can be able to take a good form in your hand.
Okay, so basically video editing first of all is about trimming your clips, cutting it, and cutting it as you wish to actually meet a particular need or the particular aim for which the video is created. There are certain things you will not be needing in your videos, and that's why you're cutting out some of these things. And I'm going to take you through the next phase, which is maybe putting in your text, or you can actually put in, like, maybe you want to start an intro or something. So when you open your essential graphics, there are default graphics that comes with your Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, there are defaults, and you can as well add your own. Okay, so this is my local. You have your local templates folders here. Okay, so I can, some of them, these things you're seeing here, like the TA and stuff like that, some of them you need an Adobe After Effects for them to properly work well. So this is it. I'm going to drag this. Let me say I want to have this as my beginning text for an introduction to my video. So I'm going to drag this stuff, this particular template, and I'm going to bring it here. Okay. In the course of doing this, somebody will ask me, how do I duplicate a video, like duplicate a text or something? If you want to duplicate something, this is not like your Photoshop or some other things that you go with Control D and stuff like that. I'm also going to show you how you do this, and how you can simply duplicate is hold down your Alt key, drag, click and drag. Let me say I want to duplicate this particular text. I'll click on it, I'll drag it, whether up, whether side, and I'm not going to release my Alt key. First, I'm going to release my left button that makes for my click and drag. It will keep it. If I release my Alt key, it's just going to move it. I hope you get that. So if I just drag this thing and I release my Alt key, it has moved it. So you might get frustrated doing this like this. So this is my beginning text, right? This is what I want it to look like. Okay.
Sophisticated gadgets or gears to be able to. Sophisticated gadgets.
Okay. So remember my video, there is some part of my video, I'm shifting this because I want to adjust this. I noticed that there are some part of my video that wasn't taken, and this is it.
I'm telling you, you do not need sophisticated gadgets or gears.
Now when I put back my text here, I want it to look at something. I do not want my video to just move, boom, and just start like that. Okay, so that makes for transition. Again, go to effects. Now I want to do a video transition. This is our video transition. There are different transitions. There are cross dissolve. You can try them out to see what it works like or what it looks like by dragging and keeping them on your video clip. Or if you want it to be between transitioning from a particular video to another one, you can keep it in between the two of them, and it's going to move from this one into this one, which you can also adjust. I have another video where I explain those things in details. So I want to take deep to white, and I want to place it not in between this, because this one already has an out animation that transits well, and I wouldn't want to stop it. So I want to keep it on this particular video. You can also try to keep it on it, whichever. You can keep it on the both of them. Let's keep it on the both of them so that we see. So I want to have something like this.
And tell me you do not need some.
Okay. You can also increase the timing of your transition, just like you also do for the audio. You can either press shift to adjust just this one. You don't want to adjust it to the other end. So you can adjust it to this point. Okay. You can adjust this one down a little more so that you have something like.
And tell me you do not need sophisticated.
Okay, so this is our transition. So I'm going to click on my essential graphic on my graphics here. If I don't click on it, I can't see what to edit here. The same thing with your video. So I'm going to click on it, and so it brings this stuff out. And I said here we're going to put video production guide, and then or video editing guide, whatever you like. Then the next one, you're going to double click on it again, episode name, and you can put tutorial 1 intro. Your choice. This is solely your choice. So I'm going to click on select to. Remember, you take the select to. It was on this text because I was trying to work on the test here, right? Now if you click on this one, and then these are effects, you can either blur them and play around them and see what it looks like. Okay, so if you wish to have these effects on, right, this one is Fox 3D effect. If you wish to have it on, if you wish, you can take it off. So I can put it on just to see what it looks like for my video. You notice that in this one it was off, in this one it was on. I'm the one who turned it off now. So but let me just turn it on for the two of them. Okay, now we're going to play. This is it, our video. It comes in this way: video production guide, tutorials, intro, tutorial 1, intro.
And tell me you do not need sophisticated gadgets.
So you remember our transitioning, right? You still remember transitioning, having to move from one medium to another smoothly. Okay. Right now I'm going to do something else. Right now we're going to move into working with our audios. Okay. I want to also show you something. You can also bring in more more essential graphics here. But something you should know is let's say for example we're also going to bring in another essential graphics for us to learn some more. Say for example we want to put something like a lower third. Lower third is all those things you see, those tests you see, like a name beneath, social media handles that you see beneath. It's important to know that most of the presets or most of the things you're seeing here in my essential graphics, these templates, are presets that don't come, they are presets that I got outside Premiere Pro. So is what I'm trying to say is that this is not the default presets of Premiere Pro, most of them. But once you install your Premiere Pro, we are working basically with the defaults. So I'm going to type in lower third or just lower, but if you just type in, I'm going to move down and choose the one I want. Now choosing the one I want, I can go on and choose a name, like something where I can put a name. All right, this also comes with Premiere Pro, I believe. So I'm going to drag it on top of my clip. Now do not drag it on the clip itself, just drag it on the top, not keeping it on the clip itself, because clipping it on the clip itself will remove some details of your clip or will remove that particular place. Watch, you see what happened now? It has removed this my clip. This is not what you want. So I'm going to do Ctrl Z, undo, and Ctrl Shift Z, redo. Remember. So I'm going to drag this stuff again. So I'm going to drag this stuff again. I'm going to look for that particular one because I believe it comes with Adobe Premiere Pro. So this is it, right? I'm going to go to my edit. This is it, right? And I'm going to keep it here.
The things I'm doing.
You see, it went down here. It went down. It's here now, but I'm clicking this. I'm not seeing it.
I'm telling you, do not need sophisticated gadgets or gears.
So you see, I can't find it, but it's here. It's here in the video. And because I told you guys that for every time you overlay something, what you overlay is what, when you come into this place, this is your program screen, and you double click, because these are our texts now that we did here. I want you to look at something very important. You can adjust this. So when you click on this program screen, because this is what you have here now, you can push it around. You can even make it to be here, wherever you want it to be. All right. I can choose to centralize it by using the vertical center and the horizontal center so that it matches both sides, vertically and horizontally, to be at the center. At the same time, you can, when we put in this particular one here, this one which we brought in now, you notice that we can't find it. But for every time you overlay something on something, what comes out most is what you overlaid. So when you come to your program setting again and you double click, remember, it must be in your select tool. When you come to your program setting and you double click, you're seeing this arrow now. It has selected this stuff. Now, this white box you're seeing around this essential graphics shows that this one is the one selected. The same thing with the video. You see it now, it's on the video, right? So this, I'll double click here, and I'm going to click and drag. Just click on that place and drag. You see it now, that I'm able to bring out this guy from where he's hiding. So some of you might not have this challenge, but just in case if you have this challenge, this is what you should do, right? So I'm going to change these names by going to edit, and I'm going to put val praise, right? Depending on what you want, right? And I'm going to adjust this to be your video editor or creative director. Whatever you want to do, just you can add it there. Or what I'm trying to show you is how to work with text or essential graphics, basically. So now you look at these dotted lines around these white lines. It means these things can be adjusted, right? You see the way I adjusted it. I want it to get to the edge, and I want to drag it down here. So you can adjust. You can adjust further. Adjust it. Push it down here. Right? Adjust this one too. So this is what we have, and I'm going to play.
Gadgets or gears to be able to do the things I'm doing. So you can simply do.
So you can also extend this if you want it to stay more, your choice, okay? So, but for me, I wouldn't want to extend. I'm just showing you
things I'm doing. So you can simply do this just as I'm doing with my phone, and my phone is neither an iPhone nor a Samsung. So this is me telling you that you can start from where
right?
Do this just as I'm doing with my phone, and my phone is neither an iPhone nor a Samsung. So this is me telling you that you can start from where you are
So remember our text. Now we are going to move into working with audios at this point. I've been able to show you how to use the essential graphics, so you can go ahead and try as much things as you need to. If you want to also put up like a logo or something, or you want to put up a name here or something, I'm going to delete what is here. You can also work with some of these your templates that are already there. Look at this one. I can drag it on this. I can drag it on top of this place, right? So that I have it here. Look at it live. You can adjust this to be your channel name, anything, and you can drag it, to be all through the video if you wish to. Okay, these are the things that you can do in essential graphics. Go click on it, go to edit, right, and then you can change it. This is live, right? You can change it to Imole upscale channel, right? And once you're done, go back to your select tool. Okay, click on your select tool, and you can adjust it. You can adjust this by highlighting all of them. Okay, and then you can drag wherever you want it to be. Okay, so I will not be needing all of this, and even if I have need for this, I will show you when I'm going to put it in. But for now, I do not need them, so I'm going to still delete it. So let's move into working with audios. Let's go into working with audios. You see this stuff, this video I made, I didn't like the audio, the output, because when I was recording it, that's why I always emphasize that when you're recording anything, you need to actually do it right from the very beginning. Make sure that your audio is not too high, like what you're recording your audio into is not too high, be it a phone, be it a microphone, anyone. Just make sure it's not too high. So, but what I'm simply going to do is that I'm going to export this file. Remember your in and out point. I want it to be at the end of this particular stuff. I'm able to shift this thing and it just adjusts or snaps because my snap is turned on. Okay, so that it can be able to snap at wherever it has a cut or an end or a clip, that is splitted. So if I should move this again, it snaps where there is a cut. Once you start moving it, you notice. You get? The reason why we're using the snap is to get some level of accuracy, because there are times that you're looking at these things here. It is actually so small that you think that you've adjusted something, but you didn't adjust it well. So when you zoom in, you see that you didn't adjust it well. Okay? So, but with the snap, bam, it goes there and it snaps. So now I'm going to export this. To export, you go to File. I'm going to export. Remember, you can save here, save as. Something I really want to do now is that I want to export this stuff that we've done. I just want to export my audio, and I want to now show you some cool stuffs that you can do. This video, when I created this video, I made some mistakes. That's why I said that creating your video, you need to always do it right from the very beginning. So I made some mistakes, but I'm going to take you through how I used AI to correct some of it. So I'm taking you through how I created this particular audio. This was the audio. So let's export. We are going to export this, right? And to export, you go to File and then you go to Export. But let's use our shortcut, and our shortcut is Ctrl M. Remember to select the in point and the out point where you want it to.
You can simply do this just as I'm doing with my phone, and my phone is neither an iPhone nor a Samsung. I'm telling you, do not need sophisticated gadgets or gears to be able to do the things I'm doing. So you can simply do this just as I'm doing with my phone, and my phone is neither an iPhone nor a Samsung. So this is me telling you that you can start from where you are and you can become excellent. It's not about the gadgets, it's about the person and the knowledge that you have. Just like water, it takes the shape of the container. So this is me asking you to do well, to subscribe, get notified, so that this container will be properly built, that even the list of gadgets can be able to take a good form in your hand.